Why it is called deoxyribose? Because at carbon number 2, it is called 2' deoxy. What is the meaning of this 2' deoxy? The meaning of 2' deoxy is removal of the oxygen at the carbon number 2. If the carbon number 2 is removed from if the oxygen is removed from the carbon number 2, then the terminology we use deoxy. That's why it is called as deoxyribose. It is also the pentose sugar. It is also the pentose sugar. It is also the beta conformation. But it is called 2' deoxyribose sugar because the oxygen is removed at the 2' carbon and it is present in DNA. That's why the good form of the DNA is deoxyribose. Why it is called deoxyribose? Because the sugar is deoxyribose. And it is called as RNA is called as ribose. Why it is called ribose? Because ribose sugar is present. Okay. The first component of this nucleotide is the sugar. Deoxyribose sugar and ribose sugar. Both are present in the beta conjugation, but there is a hidden between. One of the interesting points is also there, the carbon number 3. What is the significance of carbon number 3 and what is the significance of carbon number 5? If you are talking about the carbon number 3, the carbon number 3 is the point of elongation of the nucleotide. This point, this carbon number 3, this OH group is called as, it is called point of elongation. It is called point of elongation. Why it is called point of elongation? Because it is the point where the next nucleotides are going to be attached. The next nucleotides are going to be attached by making the phosphorylation. That's why this 3' OH act as a nucleophile. They act as a nucleophile. This acts as nucleophile. That means the next nucleotide should be joined together by means of making the phosphorylation bond. So, if one nucleotide agent with this nucleotide, the overall structure is called as dinucleotide. And the number of phosphorylation bond is 1. Okay? If these nucleotides are joined together by means of 3' OH, then it is called as trinucleotide. And number of phosphorylation bond is 2. So, what is the significance of this carbon number 5? This carbon number 5 always is the point for phosphate group, H3PO4 group. It is the point for attachment of the H3PO4 group. As you know that the H3PO4, if you see the structure of H3PO4, then you will find that H3 you know that H3PO4. What is the name of this? Phosphoric acid is the last component of the nucleotide. And if you see about this structure, P double bond O, OH, OH, and again OH. Okay. So it is a tribasic acid. Why is it called tribasic acid? Because these 3 OH is present. It is called tribasic acid. Now these 3 OH groups are joined together by means of one of the OH group is joined together by means of C2H3H OH group. This CH2OH group is called having the functional group alcohol, and it is the acid. It is the acid. And whenever the acid and alcohol react together, what kind of the bond is formed? Whenever the acid and alcohol react together, then what kind of the bond is formed? It is called as ester linkage. Always ester linkage. Okay?